Alright, guys, we are ready. So, if you were here for yesterday, I think it was yesterday, right? Yeah. We got the boson through the campaign, and we ended doing a little bit of chaos. After we ended, I went and grabbed the Hellfire Torch and grabbed a Wind Force and just threw $6 runes in there to get 20% ED per doll. So we'll save up, try to find some high ED jewels, and then replace those in there. And then the next step after that for our bow is going to be one of those crafted bows. But we will see if we can get to that point. So we need 3 levels before we can actually start mapping. So we're just going to do some chaos. We're at 7.1k multi. Doing terrible. We have a lot of work we can do though before we start getting real good damage. A lot of charms. We need to get the soul drainers. We need to fix our IAS too. Another immune to physical. That's crazy. We fix our IAS, then we can get soul drainers on for some minus physical. Like, do soul drainers actually have IAS on them? If they do, then we don't. I don't even remember anymore. Gloves. Yeah, they don't have IAS on them. So we need to get 20, I think it is. Yeah. We need to keep 12 IAS. So we hit breakpoint. Any other way we need to shale or something like that. Could just put IAS in the G skull. That would actually just fix it. I think I'd rather get a better G skull though. Hers kind of sucks. We got really unlucky with the slam. We got indestructible instead of anything useful. Fortunately, the wind force we got pretty low roll, but it was cheap. Well, cheap enough, so pick that up. At this point, I don't know how much more I'm really gonna invest. We'll have to look at G skulls. I'll probably end up buying soul drainers and switching to those. Another immune. That's crazy to me. I can't believe we found 3 fizz immunes. We could use that amulet that way. We could just proc it ourselves. I don't know if that's gonna be worth it though. I didn't feel like it was really procking too much. It wasn't arcane though, where there wasn't a lot of monsters. So maybe it won't be bad. Pretty sure I've seen other Amazons use it. They probably had ED slams on it though. Maybe we'll do bales. Kind of like bales. I think we will do them. If we get too many Fizz-immunes in the trying to get there though, we're just gonna bail, I think. We face tank that now. We ain't scared. We'll face tank it. Please no souls. Picked up Final Fantasy last night, the MMO. Started playing that again. Didn't get very far. Kind of want to just get back into it and get into combat, but I still got story, and it's like at this point where like the story just has no combat in it. It's just go here, talk to this person, watch a cutscene, talk to this person, watch a cutscene. So I didn't even get any combat into it last night. I do not remember how to play my character at all. So I'll probably play that off stream after stream here today. Maybe this isn't the play. Chaos was pumping experience out. Can't get over there. Really should have picked up that Naja staff so we had teleport. If we were smart. Hindsight's 2020 now, I suppose. But we're gonna pick up the next one just so we have it. Especially if we're gonna be doing bail runs like this. We even got that cast rate from Fortitude. So good. Why wouldn't we? Am I not hitting them, apparently? How's he hitting me, but I can't hit him? So, we'll get those levels, and then we'll go try mapping. I don't see why we couldn't map with this gear. But we just gotta hit level requirement, then we can do that. Shouldn't take long. We might skip bail. I don't know if this is really worth it. Chaos, I think, is going to be just so much quicker. Even though I like kind of walking bail, I find a lot of good stuff through here. Well, usually I find a lot of good stuff through here. Don't know what killed that other mercenary. They're not mercenary, Valkyrie. Probably one of these guys. Those things hurt. Another immune, dude. That's crazy. I think we do just drop our resistances and just get that amulet. Do we have it on us still? Is this one? Yeah. Resistances still aren't terrible. We should be okay with this. I do wish it procced more, though. But with how many immunes we keep getting, this should be nice, hopefully. Antidote potion. I don't think we need more health, honestly. I think we just keep doing dex. The other mercenary, please. I swear, our mercenary's always trying to get herself killed. I mean, that worked out well, having that amulet on there. Maybe that is the play. Wonder how hard it would be to... wonder how expensive these amulets are to try to just keep slamming to get an ED one. I know it's fake. I'm just gonna get rid of it real quick. It's dying pretty quick though. I wish I brought mana pots though, so I didn't have to chug juice for mana. I need him to put up his little tentacles so I can leech off those. I don't think he's gonna. We need to get someplace where he can't just keep knocking us back. He's bleeding out over there though. I don't know if that was worth it. We're just strictly going for levels. Chaos might just be better for us. We really wish we would have picked up that Naj's staff though for the teleport. I think we'd have the stat requirements to use it. Should be fine. Once we get, if we put soul, oh wait, so we need to upgrade the G skull so we can put an IAS jewel in there. Then we can drop our gloves to get soul drainers. With soul drainers gone, we could probably drop ring and lose resistances, but then we would get wisp on board, so we'd have more attack rating and part of the Wolverine. But our resistances are going to get very low if we drop the ring too. If we do that, we might have to put the amulet back on for res. The other option, instead of G-Skull, we do Veil, but kind of like G-Skull, I think, more than I like Veil. I also saw a lot of Amazons doing the Valk Helm too. Maybe we should look at that. I think I'm still gonna keep G-Skull over it though. I just like G-Skull. I like the way Grim Helms look in this game. And Bone Visage, whatever. Hit it. Ooh. So how you guys doing today on this good Father's Day? You guys just chilling? They are Ansem Life. We'll keep it for now, I suppose. It's not completely terrible. What we need is max damage. I think we still hit breakpoint. 92, 7 frames. Okay. We take the ring off. It's only 10 all res. We could do that. That's doable. Have to get a G skull though. Good one. I mean, it's only an IS gem. They're not worth a lot. I guess we could just find IS gem and swap it in for now. Don't need to find an IS gem first. I think I used them all. All the ones I had, at least.
Not even death can save you from me.
Wasn't bad. We'll slam those. Maybe we can get 30% Mage Fist. That'll make that Thunderstorm easier to get 200 cast right on. Get a 30 Mage Fist at least. Oh, if we do take the ring off, though, we're only gonna have 3% leech, I think. Don't know if that'll be enough. If we get more damage, it should be. I guess we're gonna gain damage every level 2, though, because of Wind Force scaling. Let's slam those Mage Fists now. Life. Oh, not terrible. Really hoping to get the cast speed though. Those for immune. That's gonna be a bad time. I'm not dealing with all the immunes. Okay, I thought I could face tank the souls more than that. We would have had that wisp on, I bet we could have though. It's one of the reasons I just like wearing wisps on characters is just because of souls. You don't have to worry really about them anymore as long as you capture resistances. Still need 2 levels before we can go mapping. More immunes, but that did proc. Actually, this is not bad. Other than mercenary Amazons are dying. Really could use a proc though. Proc's pretty far back. It's really not that bad actually. At least we found it quickly to get out of there. I told you, Elena, whatever her name is, she's a beast now. She's gonna tank everything. She's never gonna die again. She had that bad time in Act 2, and never again it's gonna happen. She'll stay forever. Till she teleports into mobs and just stands there. But still, she's a beast now. We are gonna need to get her some actual armor though, since the only merc setup I have really for Act 1 is on the assassin. I don't really want to borrow gear from the assassin, other than like the wisp, I guess. Once we get another wisp to drop, but next wisp that drops is getting slammed, so it'll probably break. I hate that hydras count as monsters. holds up the run. You gotta like insta delete them or else the run takes longer. Life. Mercenary, why? Why stand there? Get more level and then we can map. We gotta fix our... Well, I guess we need the G-Skull realistically to fix it. Stats. And we could actually get the right amount of strength and stuff in. Until we get the G-Skull. I'm probably not going to respec. Thank God he put down the tentacles. I want to leave those up if I can. Oh, I gotta hit him now. Valkyrie decided they gotta hit it. Tentacles are nice because you can actually leech off of them. So if he gets a couple up and you multi into them, you should get most of your mana back, which is really nice. Is this the fake one? Yeah. We'll kill the fake one real quick before he hopefully drains my mana. Those are up. Get our mana back. Most annoying boss ever. Hopefully gives us essence. No. We always need Bale essence around here. I reroll way too much. Forge, right? Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. We got a Fowrin. Oh wait, no, we got Foul from Nightmare, Co from... Oh, more level. Not even sure what map we're gonna run. I'd have to roll maps too, because I didn't look at the immunities yet for physical. We'll roll a couple, see how it goes. Today's not gonna be a long stream anyways. Gotta be some good physical maps. You'd think I would know which ones had physical immunes on them since I did this build last ladder, but I don't remember. Fire. I don't... Those might have value nowadays. So the thing is, we need more Pierce. We're not at 100 yet. I think we are at least. Yeah, we're only at 93.
Not even death can save you from me.
Enough with the laser beams. We get it. Just want to point out, not one proc. There it goes, finally. Took a while for that to proc. It's gonna be a problem until we get our ant bow, I think. Ant bow should help with that a lot. I haven't even begun looking at prices of the ant bow yet, though. We're gonna have to make our own, I think, if we're gonna go that route. I am very tired today. I thought I slept well last night, but apparently not. It's part of the reason it's going to be a short stream today. Plus we did, what, 7-hour stream yesterday, I think? While we leveled this, walked Bozon the whole way through campaign. It was fun, though. We'll do that more often, I think. I had a really good time walking that, hanging out. Maybe we'll schedule like an event or something too. Pull people from chat. Have it scheduled on like a Saturday. Pull people from chat who sign up. And all just like walk character through hell. Well, from normal to hell. See if we can get like an eight party group going. That could be a lot of fun. Yay or nay to that idea? What do you guys think? I think it could be fun.
Not even death can save you from me.
We need a proc. Oh my, chill. Did we get a proc yet? This is crazy. That really does not proc on single target, does it? That could have been death. I didn't know that those were there. I should pay more attention. These little bat things, they can pump out some serious damage if you're not paying attention. Restocked up on the juice for base tanking Diablo. So there. Really wish we picked up that Nadge's staff now. Don't know why I didn't. I think Diablo should push us to 80 and then we can start mapping though, so that'll be nice. Oop. Gonna be like the last place in this level, I think. It's already taken a while to get there. This should definitely level us. I think minions alone will get us there. Let's get that behind us. Dolls might kill the mercenary. She likes to stand in the dolls. Well, she likes to stand in all the monsters, really. I don't think she minds which one it is. As long as she's in there, it's where she wants to be. Don't think we can kill these quick enough. Oh. And you have to have really high damage and crit that first one, I think, to prevent the Hydra from going down. So I don't know how they didn't get a faster hit recovery frame there. I was just spamming into him. Still got the Hydra down. Immune to physical. Alright, we can map now. Got that going for us at least. I want to leave those up. Valkyrie's gonna go kill them. I like to leave the tentacles up so I can leech off them later. I was in range to get my mana sucked off like that. It's not even that like the clone is dangerous, it's just he's so annoying with the knockbacks. Oh, he suffered again. And the mana drain. But I still didn't bring in mana potions, so I'm just drinking juice like an idiot. Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing today? Primeval Soul. Terrible drop. 40 EV though, not terrible. Alright, we need to look at maps. We actually have a lot of options. I'm kind of feeling Demon Road. Did like these with the health. Keep them. Okay, so this is just a great example of don't get hit and you don't die. So that's what this says. Get hit, you might die. Our fire at 64. Ooh, should be fine. Oh, this should be fine now. With the density up, this Atma should really pop off more now. Nice EXP shrine started off with. Okay. Yeah, that Atma is actually kind of popping off. You can hear it proccing a lot. We definitely need more damage still. Oh, our mercenary died. That's part of the problem, isn't it? She must have been off to the left. I didn't keep track of where she was. Yeah, we're back. It's not slow, but it's definitely not assassin fast. I mean, I guess the assassin does have way more invested in it, though. Plus, we're still pretty low level. Every level will add a bunch of damage because of the wind force scaling and just the dex values that we'll get. We just need more charms. Charms are the big thing right now. Another Templar's coat. Not so many of those. Something drops and I'm not keeping it and you guys want it in chat, just let me know. Pick it up, take it the next game or something, doesn't matter to me. Another EXP shrine. Must be our birthday today. What is the name of this? I was talking about this item the other day. Rock Fleece. That's the one that I like on Ladder Reset. I like that for mercenaries a lot. Maybe I don't like Demon Road as much as I thought I would. They are a little spread out. Thought I'd be able to hit like the whole screen a lot easier. It's not as quick as I thought it would be. I'm pretty pumped to go pick up Final Fantasy today. Again, I just started last night. Again, on the MMO. I was trying to get back into some combat to relearn my class because I do not remember the combos for it anymore. I do not remember it. They came out with a bunch of storylines since I played last, and right now in the storyline, just a bunch of the go talk to this person, talk to this person, watch this cutscene. So I haven't even got to play the character yet. I didn't play very long last night, maybe like 20 minutes, but I was looking at the reviews. The reviews do not look very good for that newest expansion right now. Almost decent, not great. That's garbage. Soul Drainer is probably a big help though for damage on this one. But on the Final Fantasy, I saw they added a new class. I don't know if any of you guys are Final Fantasy players or not. It's been... What's the last expansion? Something Walker. I forget the full name of it. That was the last time I played. I played at the start of that expansion. I kind of just burned out because I did most of the first like the base game already and a little bit of the second expansion. Then I started back up last time I played and did all of the expansions. And then Endwalker, I think's the name of it. Endwalker came out like right as I finished all the content. So it was a lot of content for a very long time, just going through it all. I burned out. There's so much. I didn't see that guy down there. Oh, Bastion Keep does have immunes. I like the Bastion Keep map a lot. I was hoping it didn't have immunes for physical though. I think I knew it did though. Deep down anyway. Should have bought Soul Drainers before I went live. I'll try to have that stuff before we go live next time. The Soul Drainers, the G-Skull switch out. And then... I think that's all we can really do right now, unless we get really lucky it drops. Because we need to switch... We need to switch Fortitude into Tyrael's Might at some point. Then we can drop Ravenfrost. Drop the Ravenfrost into a Wisp to get Heart of the Wolverine. Ooh, and then a lot of this is going to be just slow incremental after that. As we find charms. I really don't want to spend a lot on the charms, so it's going to be relatively slow. Oh, this map boss isn't bad though. Those Valkyries are kind of holding their own, which is nice. I completely forgot whatever I was talking about before that fight. Oh, the incremental upgrades, maybe? That's the plan. And I think it'll work fine. We don't even need... I guess we do, because I want to also respec. To respec, we need to get our final G-Skull, because the G-Skull strength will change. Do we need strength? That's 106. I didn't quite look at those numbers well enough. There's too much stuff going on. But I think the G-Skull could break our build if we don't have the right strength. What's going on here? I don't remember there being a split like that. Is the other way a dead end? Oh, it was a dead end. Okay, it didn't connect. Why am I not playing D2R? I like Project D2 more, personally. The only thing D2R really has over public Project D2 is graphics. I do want to do a D2R reset. I meant to look up last night when the reset is, and then I might do a little bit of a season on D2R. I was also tempting of going and doing Diablo 4, the newest content, if the expansion goes on sale. I haven't decided yet on that one. I might just skip Diablo 4. But we might go do D2R again for a bit, if I get bored of Project Diablo. But if you haven't played Project D2, I highly recommend it, especially if you like D2R. If you can put up with the graphics, I think you'll have a really good time. If graphics are really important to you, maybe not. It's still better graphics than Lord of Destruction. Yep, modded Lord of Destruction. You need classic Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction CD keys, because you need to install the base game. And then you just run this mod on top. And this is a multiplayer mod. They have their own servers and stuff up. They do their wipes and ladders and resets and all that. Every ladder, there's new content. Actually, if you're interested, Lee, hold on, I'm gonna pause this just 1 second here. We are gonna... Where is it? There you go, Lee. You don't have to watch that ever if you don't want to, or if you want to save that link for after stream or go watch it now, whatever you prefer. That has a nice little write-up of all the changes in Project Diablo 2, kind of what it is. But in short, you get new bosses, new endgame. Like, this is mapping, so if you're familiar with like Path of Exile, it's got the mapping system for the endgame. Yeah, you're one of the OGs 18 years ago. But yeah, it's got a bunch of quality of life updates. They actually just added WASD support to the game this patch, and controller support. So if you are a controller player, you still need a PC, but if you prefer controller, you can play Project D2 with controller. But on top of that, they rebalanced all the skills. Well, most of the skills probably. The classes have been rebalanced, items have been rebalanced. Enigma isn't best in slot for almost everything in the game. There's a bunch of other different options and stuff now. They nerfed that. There's a bunch of different builds for all the classes now as well. Yeah, D2R is the more popular one. Actually, I don't even know if it's more popular. I think with the mainstream audience, it's a lot more popular because of consoles and stuff. Number-wise, it probably is the more popular version. But yeah, if you still have your keys, man, or even if you don't, you can buy the keys still from Blizzard. I highly recommend this. It's got better graphics than Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, but still is worse than D2R, obviously. Also, it's got resolution support now for actual monitors and stuff. Like, I'm playing on an ultra wide right now. I have black bars on the side, but it's not terrible. Like, I think 1080p is, they have 1080p support. I don't know if they have 4K support, though. They have at least 1080p, because I play on that. What's the slam do? Just more density and rarity, I guess? Looks easier. There's a power creep, for sure. You have to understand, though, like, there is a power creep. Like, there's a 6-socketed Wind Force. This character is pretty geared already. The G-Skull, Fortitude, Two to Bow, Ravenfrost, Torch, Annie. We have Faith on the Mercenary. So, yeah, it is easier, I would say, because there's more of a power creep overall. Lagging a little bit, it looks like. And this is also only a tier 1 map, so this is like a baby map. It's one of the easiest maps you can do, and on top of that, I'm not re-rolling the the stats on the map. So when I put the map in the cube there, it was adding on different affixes. I don't know if you're familiar with Path of Exile or not. Same concept there. So like everything might have, 80% of physical damage as extra fire damage or something. And then the more dangerous mods you put on there, you're gonna get higher density, experience, all kinds of stuff on here. But there definitely is more of a power creep, but the monsters will also scale way more than they did in Lord of Destruction. But even though that they added this, Lord of Destruction content is still really good. They also buffed some of the Lord of Destruction content. They added a bunch of zones that actually go to item level 85 and monster level 85. So like Maggot Lair is now 85. Bunch of other ones too. There's a whole list on the wiki if you want to see it. But that just gives you more farming spots in the Lord of Destruction area to find your items. There's also custom endgame bosses on here with custom items, custom loot, custom mechanics. If you play Path of Exile, Vol Orbs also exist as Worldstone shards on here. So it might add, some new stats to your item, like that Wind Force. It got 6 sockets because of the corruption. But there's also, I think it's like a 20% chance it just breaks your item, and your item's gone forever. I broke a wind force a couple days ago trying to slam it. But there's a lot of new fun builds. Like, you can actually do a summon Amazon now. See how there's the 2 Valkyries? You can get a bunch more. The decoys do damage and stuff. There's a summon assassin that got released this ladder. I heard it was pretty good. I haven't played it yet. I really wanted to play it. It looks a lot of fun. Ooh, I was standing in a bunch bad. You get over there. No problem. Just getting off screen by these things. It's in a bad spot. But yeah, I mean, you could. D2R is also fun. It's like if you don't like, you know, private servers and stuff, you can play D2R. They added some cool stuff on there. They have the Christmas tree assassin on there. What is it? Mosaic, I think, is the clause that enable that build. Pretty strong of a build on there. If you liked Mosaic on here, you'll probably like the martial arts changes they made on here. For assassins in general, martial arts is much better on here now than it was on D2R. Oh, we're definitely gonna take the GMB. We're gonna try to corrupt or whatever, craft it, I guess. Actually, we should probably do it on the assassin. I feel like crafting, yeah, crafting definitely cares about character level. We'll do it on the 94 instead of doing it on here. I don't know the levels I need to make it good. Ooh, we got the good of map event. We haven't had one of these in a while. More decks. Oh, did we actually max that? What do we do now? Guess that? We're gonna have to respec anyway, so we'll fix our stuff later. Not too worried about it. Oh, this guy might be a problem. This isn't looking great. I've always just deleted him. Hey, there's a Shaco. We haven't found one of those in a while. It's been a hot minute. Is it good? Is it a good Shaco? 35. Can it be better, though? I don't have any world stones on me to slam it. Well, we'll slam the Shaco when we get back town. I was just talking yesterday about how we haven't found a Shaco in a long time. Oh yeah, some of the other changes on here that are real nice is runes will stack on here now. And there's a stash tab just for currency, which is huge. I'm so glad they did that. I think that, yeah, that was literally this patch, I believe. I couldn't imagine playing Bozon without Faith. It really feels like any kind of sorceress and Infinity. It's kind of a requirement now. At least for me. It's really when the fun picks up. Griswolds. Oh, we haven't killed boss yet, have we? I don't know why I was thinking we were almost done with this map. We still have boss. Pretty sure, yeah. This is boss arena. I feel like I have some more all-res Grand Charms somewhere. I need to find those two. That'll fix our resistances and put a little band-aid on that for a while. We could try... What's it called? Sewers. Sewers would be good clear, I think, for this. The only problem with sewers is that boss might be a bit spicy. He does a lot of damage. I love that Faith also brings those little guys out. I wish Faith was good self-wield. I'd love to have like an army that reanimates. They look so fun. This game is just refusing to give me good charms today. Where's that jewel at? Oh, over here. Didn't really ran by that. Bet it was crap. I hate getting pinched like this with these succubuses everywhere. I didn't realize Cistern was a tier 3 map. I also do horizons, but I like saving the horizons for the Whirlwind Assassin. You zoom through that so quick. Oh, we do have Worldstone now. We can do the Shaco Slam. No, we can't. I don't have a place to put the GM bow. I'll have to wait. It's from all these jubes I keep picking up. Do we have any Final Fantasy MMO enjoyers in here that have been keeping up with it? Like in chat? have any Final Fantasy enjoyers in chat. It's okay. Very different games. Another armor shrine. I kind of like the first map where we just kept getting experience shrines. Those were great. But we definitely need more damage. Our clear speed's still too slow. Oh, I can't pick that up. I gotta move things around. Okay, no good. Good. Oh, we can pick it up though. Pick those up and slam those. I'd like to get some better ones for my Whirlwind Assassin. I feel like the enhanced damage ones would be nice to have, even though we're not really doing a lot of physical overall. Not quite sure what else would be very beneficial. I can't even pick that up. We are stacked with loot from this one. Almost, kind of. God, it was Amazon. It's pretty hard to get an Amazon comment like that. That'll beat out the uniques. Uniques for Amazons for head are pretty insane. A lot of charms coming out of here, though. It's nothing good. We need to take the assassin at some point, too, and go clean out some of these Uber Ancients. They have pretty decent drops, plus we can get those flags. Alright, we got a clean inventory now. This stuff can go away. Okay, so now we need to slam two things. Lightning res. At least it didn't break. Replenish life. That can go on the ground. Alright, let's see if we can craft a decent bow for us. And we can't. Man, if that ED would have been higher, though. Wouldn't have been bad. Fool's Mod, IAS. Oh well. Close, I suppose.
Can I help you?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Do another map. We're gonna try a horizon. Actually, you know, rolled. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have put these in here. How am I gonna roll a map with all the cubes? All the jewels, I mean. Ooh. Minions destruction might be annoying right now. Ghosts are better. Cannot be frozen. We're fine with that. Man, after playing the assassin for so long, it's crazy. The assassin just flies through this map. We're due for a high rune too. Cubes. The talent. I don't have a build for this yet. I still have a lot of gear I need to switch around. But realistically, enough strength to wear your gear. Enough dex for gear, get some life, and then the rest all into dex. Stats or skills, max multi. I like Valkyries. Only have a couple points in crit. You want to get your pierce to 100% with gear. Mine currently isn't. I maxed this for AR and physical pierce. I'm not quite sure if that's the best bet yet with that. Still working on that. And then it's important that your mercenary has faith. That way you can hit your breakpoints. Gear, we're just going with a cheap wind force. G-Skull, Fortitude. Atmas, so we can proc amp on our own. Best quiver you can find. Gloves should probably be soul drainers. If you lose the IAS here, get attack speed in the helmet, you should still hit your breakpoint. Ravenfrost for cannot be frozen for now. Gold wrap for the enhanced attack speed. And then this ring is just life leech and magic find. Travs for run walk and added base damage plus strength. Magic find's a nice little bonus too. Could be lag. I don't know, my man. Is stream lagging? I don't see anything telling me. I see your talent. Like the skill trees? This? Is that what you need? And then the bow, you just do multi. Yeah. Keep in mind, I'm still tinkering with this build. This isn't a build guide. This is just what I have for now. Still working on it. There's still a lot to be done here. But what we have here will at least get you started. But there's a lot that still needs changed if you really want the full potential of the build. Stats, there you go. Enough strength to wear gear. Enough health to where you feel comfortable, and then the rest in dexterity. Like I said, this build's not done. This still needs respect and fine-tuned. So don't copy it, you know, exactly. It's not going to be right. Because this build isn't right now. Oh, you're playing Bozon too? It's fun build, man.
I need a key.
Gear, nothing special. Like I said, it's just the wind force. 6 doll runes, because doll are 20% ED, so they're just quick little placeholders until I get my jewels. You'll want to replace this with a amplify damage bow with high damage. G-Skull for the pierce and crushing blow, knock black, strength, just a great helmet, ED. Atmos, so you can cast the amp damage yourself. Fortitude until you get Tyrael's Might. Basic bow, attack speed. You want to use soul drainers though. Get soul drainers, put enhanced attack speed in your skull so you can still get your breakpoints. Ravenfrost. Once you get Tyrael's Might instead of your Fortitude, you're going to want to put a Wisp here. Gold wrap for the enhanced attack speed for now. This is just life leech and res. And war traps for damage. And then the best quiver you can get. You want attack speed if you can't hit your breakpoints. ED, deadly strike. I like life and res on these as well. Torch Annie. And then you want stuff like this. Instead of faster run walk, maybe life if you need more life. But your inventory is going to be a lot of your damage for this build. Nah, I ain't doing arena, my man. Sorry. I got farming to do. My PvP days in Diablo 2 are way past me. I used to PvP a lot back in the Lord Destruction days, but not so much anymore. I used to play a lot of Nova Source. Self-Wheeled Infinity back in Lord of Destruction days. It was a lot of fun. This might hurt if she hits me with a bunch of those. I think I'm shooting more tornadoes than she is, though. Yeah. I mean, I like the changes to Enigma. I didn't like how prevalent it was in every single build on Lord of Destruction. I also don't like how Infinity's on every caster build for a mercenary weapon. I wish there was more options. I don't like it when one item is just everywhere. Stuff like Stormspire is really cool. I'd like to see more of that. Alternatives to Infinity. Because like with physical builds, you can go Beast or you can go Faith. You have two different ways of getting the Fanat aura. Although I think most people just end up going Fanat with Faith, because then you can get Vigor and then you can also get Might by Templar's Might. Yep. Remember back in the days trying to get your first Wind Force? 40 Sojas. I never got one when they were 40 Sojas. Highest I ever got was to Eaglehorn. It was like, I think like 6 to 9 or something. Eventually, the Wind Forces dropped though when, was it the Ithbo got hacked into, East? And then Wind Forces went to like 10 Sojas, I think, or something. That's when I got my first one. XP Shrine, heck yeah. Barise is a beast on here too. I don't know. I'm pretty sure people are still using crossbows over bows. I think last season there was a lot of Barise users. Because they changed the breakpoints and stuff, I believe, for crossbows. Ooh. Oopsies.